Hello, my name is Shanita Horton, and today I'm going to be talking to you about globalization and the issues that Airbnb has run into since starting their company. Uh, Really quickly, just a little bit about Airbnb, just in case you're not familiar with what it is. Airbnb provides an online platform to allow individuals that allows individuals to rent out their homes, rooms, or apartments to visitors. Um, Airbnb is located or is based in San Francisco, and it does business all over the country, even all over the world, actually. Um, so it's starting to run into uh, laws and restrictions that change based on the location. For example, in London, what they call short letting, which would be just renting out a property for a short period of time, has now been restricted to only 90 days per year. So if you're a landlord, you can only rent out your property for 90 days per year.
In recent years, companies like Airbnb have totally transformed the tourism industry by making it easy for people to rent out their homes to visitors. Here in the capital, hosts are usually restricted to hiring out their properties for 90 nights a year.
Um, this is directly uh, related to information systems because of the fact that um, this service is delivered through an online platform. Uh, when the company started, other landlords and other property owners became aware of this service that was being provided, and they began to have issue with it, and which then led to the law that says that if you do rent out your property, it can't be done uh, any longer than 90 days per year.
The removal of thousands of homes for tourists is, many fear, pushing up prices on the rental homes remaining.
It's not fair that these properties are being used in the way that they are for short-term lettings and almost as hotels. For those of us who are trying to live and work in London, we are being priced out. We are having to move further and further away from our jobs.
Airbnb has been also fined in many areas um, because of this, and many other issues that they have run into, such as different taxes that need to be paid based upon the location. However, this specific issue also relates directly to information systems because of the way that they chose to solve the issue. Again, the issue is that if I'm a landlord, I cannot rent out my property for any longer than 90 days per year. So what Airbnb did was they created an algorithm that they posted on their website through code, um, that basically, once you put a property up for rent, once it's rented out, after 90 days, it cannot be rented out again.
It's extremely difficult for councils to enforce the 90-day rule. And Airbnb came under political pressure to take action. Their software now stops anyone from unlawfully short-letting. An inbuilt counter starts the moment a property is listed. When 90 days are up, you're blocked from short-letting it out anymore.
So the algorithm uses two things that we know of, that the landlords know of. Number one, it tracks the address. So you cannot post an address for rent for longer than 90 days per year. The second thing that it does is it tracks the pictures that you post of the location. So if I post a picture of a location and the 90 days are up, again, I cannot repost that picture of this property until the next year. So the two ways that this is relevant to information processing is A, through the delivery of the service, and B, through the solution that the company attempted to use.